Hey guys, my name is Matt and welcome to Texan Prepper. Today we're going to talk about why prepping is more important than ever in 2024. I was recently asked what the point of prepping even is. So I came up with a list of 10 reasons why you should prep. From economic uncertainties to environmental concerns, there are plenty of reasons to begin or continue your prepping journey. Let's get started. Economic uncertainty is a significant reason to prep. With inflation on the rise and economic instability affecting various regions, saving money by stockpiling essentials while they're affordable just makes sense. For example, in recent months we've seen grocery prices spike, and having a food stockpile can help you manage these costs better. Job loss is another potential risk. Having a stockpile of food, everyday supplies, and an emergency fund can help cushion the blow if you suddenly lose your income. Supply chain issues are still ongoing, affecting the availability of food, water, and medicine. Remember the toilet paper shortage during the early days of the pandemic? Recent shortages in baby formula and certain medications show how fragile our supply chains can be. Prepping ensures that you're ready when these shortages happen again and you don't have to rely on last-minute scrambles to find the essentials. We're seeing rising crime rates and an increasing need for self-defense, especially in major cities. In places like San Francisco and New York City, there's been a notable uptick in property crimes and violent incidents. Learning how to be a gray man, someone who blends in and avoids drawing attention, can be a valuable skill in these times. 2024 is an election year, and recent history has shown that election years can bring civil and social unrest, including riots and political violence. Additionally, ongoing geopolitical tensions, particularly with Russia and Ukraine, China and Taiwan, and Israel and Iran, add to the instability. Keeping an eye on these developments and preparing accordingly is crucial. In our increasingly digital world, the threat of cyber attacks has become a major concern. Cyber attacks on critical infrastructure, financial systems, and even personal data are on the rise. Just last year, we saw a major cyber attack on the Colonial Pipeline, causing fuel shortages and panic buying. These events show how vulnerable our systems are and why it is crucial to be prepared. Natural disasters are becoming more frequent and intense. Recent hurricanes in the Gulf Coast, wildfires in California, and floods in the Midwest have had devastating impacts on many communities. Preparing for such events can make a huge impact on your ability to handle them and recover. For example, having a go bag for evacuation or a stockpile of supplies can be life-saving during a natural disaster. Climate reports indicate that the world is heating up, leading to more intense storms and extreme weather conditions. The IPCC has warned that we can expect more frequent and severe weather events. Having a preparedness plan in place is essential to deal with these environmental challenges. Global health crises remain a concern. The COVID-19 pandemic showed us how quickly a virus can spread. Regardless of how risky you feel it was or wasn't to your health, it obviously caused a massive disruption in our daily lives. Ongoing concerns about new variants and other emerging diseases like the bird flu highlight the importance of being prepared, whether it's for the disease itself or the reaction of those in government. Additionally, shocking reports of rising cancer rates and other health crises underline the need for a well-stocked medical kit and a solid plan for healthcare during an emergency. With healthcare systems often overwhelmed, having basic medical supplies and knowledge can be crucial. Effective communication is vital during emergencies, but communication systems can break down when we need them the most. Natural disasters, cyber attacks, and even large-scale power outages can disrupt communication networks. For instance, during Hurricane Katrina, many people were unable to reach emergency services or their loved ones. Being prepared with alternative communication methods like ham radios can be a lifesaver. Long-term self-sufficiency is a compelling reason to prep. Learning skills like gardening, hunting, fishing, and food preservation can reduce your dependence on external sources. The recent surge in homesteading and sustainable living shows a growing interest in self-sufficiency. These skills will not only help you during emergencies, but will also promote a healthier and more independent lifestyle. Prepping can significantly improve your mental health by giving you peace of mind. Contrary to how preppers are often portrayed in media, being prepared actually lowers anxiety by making you feel ready for any emergency. Knowing you have the essentials can help reduce the stress of the unknown. Prepping also benefits your physical health. Buying individual ingredients and making food from scratch is healthier for you than relying on processed foods. Most prepper foods aren't processed garbage. They're nutritious and wholesome. Gardening and preserving your food can also be rewarding and beneficial for your health. In today's society, many people feel a lack of purpose. Prepping can give you a goal-oriented lifestyle with both large and small goals to work towards. It's a lifestyle that brings a sense of purpose and direction. Whether it's learning a new skill like canning or setting up a rainwater catchment system, prepping provides constant opportunities for growth and accomplishment. Prepping can bring you closer to your community and family. Joining local prepper groups or online communities like our YouTube channel can provide support and shared knowledge. Prepping with your spouse and kids can be a fun and educational activity teaching valuable life lessons. It also puts you in a position to help family and friends if you choose to. Building a network of like-minded individuals can be invaluable during times of crisis. Before we come to our conclusion on the 10 reasons to prep, I wanted to touch on a topic that I have seen come up quite a bit in the comment sections of other prepping videos: getting your spouse on board with prepping. Now, admittedly, this isn't something that I have personal experience with, as my wife has always supported me and participated in prepping for our family. But I know for many, this can be very challenging. To start, show them you are passionate about it, but be careful not to overwhelm them. Constantly talking about bad news and how the world is going to end is more likely to push them away than to get them on board. Start slow if needed, and point out real-world examples how being prepared has helped you and others. For instance, Remind them of recent events like natural disasters or supply shortages and how being prepared could have alleviated stress. If necessary, take on the majority of the prepping task yourself and ease them into it. Share the benefits like the peace of mind it can bring and the practical skills you can learn together. What ideas do you guys have? How did you convince your significant other to join the prepping lifestyle? I'm genuinely curious. Also, your ideas will likely help others looking for advice. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. These 10 points are just a few of the reasons to start or continue prepping in 2024. Before we go, I wanted to mention that although there are many staples in emergency preparedness, such as water, food, and medicine, your reason to prep may be different from other people's reasons depending on where you live and your life situation. Someone who lives on the south coast of Florida is going to have different prepping priorities from someone who lives in the mountains in a cold climate. Plan for what is most likely to affect you first, then work from there. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more prepping tips and information. What are your reasons for prepping? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching Texan Prepper. Stay safe and keep prepping.